Well guys, we're here. And it's Nintendo Switch Day. Happy Switch Day! Or Nintendo Switch 2 Day if I do say so myself. So happy Nintendo 2 Switch Day for everyone who has purchased a Switch 2. It's your boy here, Jay. And today, we're going to be doing an unboxing and first impressions of the brand new Nintendo Switch 2 console. I'm excited. This is the first time I've been able to buy something on its release date. Fun fact, we were actually supposed to get this at a midnight release and I had a different video set up for that, but the GameStop that we went to did not do that, so I had to go in at the regular store hours. So thanks GameStop. The one time I counted on you, you didn't bring your A game, so that's fine. But we're gonna go ahead and unbox it for you, so I'm excited to go ahead and bring that here to you today. Of course, I do also have my other camera over here, so you can get a different angle. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. I will say, I got more than just a Switch, so we're gonna be doing a few things. We're gonna be unboxing the Switch 2. Here it is right here. I'm really excited for this. And we're going to be unboxing the Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller. Now, I did want to get the GameCube one, but it is very expensive and it didn't give an option to pre-order it. So, whatever. And then, of course, we also got a screen protector for it. We're not going to be putting that on here. I don't need to unbox that. You know what a screen protector looks like, right? So, I think we're going to go ahead and put this out the way. And we're going to start off with the main piece itself, which is the Switch 2. I'm really excited for this. I did get the Mario Kart bundle, as you could probably tell by the sticker that's on here. I've got my handy dandy scissors, and we're just gonna go ahead and unbox this. So, like I said, we were supposed to do a midnight release. They said they were doing a midnight release for this console at the GameStop that I pre-ordered it at. However, it seems like they weren't able to get that to follow through. I'm assuming probably because it was at a mall. So, fortunately, I had to go during the store hours, so there was a little bit of a line. It honestly wasn't that bad though. So I was able to get it with in 40 minutes from when I arrived, so yeah. But here we go. And here it is, guys. There it is. Let's take a look. What we got here? We've got the Joy-Cons here, as you can see. I'll go and play into the other camera here so you can see them. We got the Joy-Cons. Got the red one. We've got the blue one as well. We'll put those off to the side. Of course, we do also have the console itself. Definitely seems pretty nice, I will say. I'm excited to boot it up and turn it on. So we'll put that to the side. We'll go and continue unboxing everything else that's in here. So we've got the Mario Kart 2 Digital Edition, and then of course we've got the key code for that. So we'll be doing that. Of course, we've got included HDMI cable, ultra high speeds. It says. Oh, that's nice. All right, looks like we've got the feet for the ability to convert it over as mice, because you can use the Joy-Cons as gaming mice as well, or mice in general. So we've got that, which is cool. I've got a USB C to C cable here. I'm assuming that's going to be for charging. Of course, we've got the adapter as well. I know I'm not actually opening anything. I'm gonna just unbox it first and then we're gonna actually take them all out of the packaging. But we have the wall adapter here. And I believe this is for the Switch Joy-Cons, the grip. So that's nice. We'll take a look at that here in a second. And then last, but certainly not least, we have the dock. So we have everything out of the box now. So let's go ahead and just unwrap it all. We'll start here with the Joy-Con grips. It's gonna be a little bit of a mess, so you'll see the mess. You know what, get that out of here, get that out of here. You don't need to see that. So here we are, we've got the grips here for the Joy-Cons. Pretty nice, pretty standard, nothing too crazy here. Okay, nice little dock. I can see we've got I'm pretty sure that's the exhaust, or is that the intake? It might be the intake. But here we go. Nice redesign of the dock here. Looks pretty cool. Let's go ahead and take out the grips for the mice. Here we go. Boom. And then we'll do the red one as well. Oh my God. Boom. So those are nice. I don't know how many games that I'll personally play that'll use the mouse capabilities, but we'll see. Of course, HDMI cable is here, so we've got that as well. Okay, got the wall adapter here. Nice, feels good in the hands. You know, we love nice cables, nice wall adapters, all that good stuff. And then of course the Nintendo USB-C to C cable here. I actually was planning on, you can't see it here, but you can see it here. I was gonna trade in my Switch Lite, but apparently they need the original Nintendo cable or charging cable, and I was like, that's ridiculous, so it's gonna stay home with me. And then we'll also unbox the blue and red ones as well. So here are the new Joy-Cons here, as you can see. All nice matte black. You got your red, I'm colorblind. You got your red and you got your blue. They definitely are a lot bigger than the original ones. I actually don't have the regular Switch or the OLED Switch with me, but I could definitely tell just from, you know, experience with it in the past, definitely a lot bigger. This is definitely gonna be a lot more comfortable to use. So I'm pretty excited to try these out. That was the one thing I did not like about the OG Switch. It was really, really tiny. You needed to have baby hands in order to be able to use those, but I'm pretty excited to try these out. Much bigger. Buttons sound nice and tactile. I gotta be honest with you. I don't know how many people like the new design of the Switch, but I like it. It's clean, it's simple, but you got that nice accent color peeking out. Something about that it gets me going, man. Not to say that the original Switch was not a nice looking console. It was nice, but this feels grown up. I feel, you know, mature holding this in my hand. I feel like I went from a kid to a teenager to, you know, a grown man. So I don't know how that's gonna sound, but whatever. I feel this is a little bit more sophisticated as far as the way it looks. I'm sure a lot of people may not be big on this design, but I really like the matte black and then just the accent of the red and the blue coming out on the controllers. I think this is a really nice step. So, of course, not only are they bigger, but they have a new mechanism of being able to put them into the console, which is using this little magnet here, or magnet. I don't really know how to say it, but nonetheless, just pop them in. Oh man, look at that. Look at that, guys. Are we seeing this? Here, at least I have my Switch Lite here. We can do a little bit of a comparison between the size, so you can definitely see much bigger. I am really excited to give this a try. I love that. This is nice. I love, like I said, I love the fact that the red and the blue are just little accent pieces. So you can still know, you know, which side is what, but I just love how minimal and simple this looks. Sometimes I'm not a big fan of when companies do something that's minimalistic as far as their design, but at least here I will say it does work very, very well for the Switch. And it's got this nice matte coating on there, so that might help with grip on the long run. Doesn't really feel like it's glossy. Of course, we do have a new kickstand here. Allows you to do full. So boom, we've got that as well, which is nice. Nice little kickstand. Does have a little bit of flimsiness to it, but I mean, the way it's designed, I mean, that makes sense, but we'll see how that holds up in time. Of course, we've got the two USB-C ports, one on the top, one on the bottom. We've got our new C button there. And then of course, when we want to take the controllers out, boom, there's a little lever here that we can use to push those out. And now those beauties are coming out nice and easy. So I'm curious to see how this new design and new mechanism holds up over time, if it's easy to break or not. But so far, I like the way this is looking. I like this Switch. And then let's put it in the dock just to see. Okay, so that's what it looks like in the dock here. A little bit of flimsiness when you wiggle, but I mean, unless you plan on accidentally like strong kicking your Switch, you should be fine. So I think this looks nice. I'm really excited to get this set up and to try out some games and see the new LCD screen, get it set up. 120 hertz 1080p screen on the Nintendo Switch 2 here, which is really nice and really exciting. I'm glad to see a lot more companies are incorporating a faster hertz screen, especially on a portable handle like this. I think, you know, we need that. So let's go and unbox the Pro 2 controller here. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Comes out this way. Oh my goodness. It's being difficult. It's being difficult. There we go. All right, so here we also come get a charging cable for it as well. And then the controller. Nothing else is in the box. Boom. That's it. Get it out of here. Oh, I accidentally hit my blinds. You probably saw that. But here we are. We got another charging cable for our Switch, our Pro controller here. I'm getting them mixed up. And here we are. Here it is. Switch 2 Pro controller. Definitely a nice plastic build, but honestly, it has some good weight to it. It's more centered in the middle. Feels good. Again, has that matte texture. I really like what Nintendo's doing with the matte feel. That just helps for just holding it in the hand and grip for just long-term use. So I really do like that. Not a big fan of the glossy. My hands sweat too easy, so glossiness is not, you know, my jam. But I do like this matte coating. It feels really nice in the hands. Very, very soft. I love that. And I do also like the contrast. I like what they've done with this. It's not really like a dark black. It's just more like almost like a dark matte gray, if I probably would say. But I do love the fact that you get mainly the black with just these hints of color. So for example, the white and then the blue and the red on the Switch here. Of course, you do get 2 triggers here on the handles. And then you also get that C button here in the middle as well. So buttons feel pretty nice, pretty tactile. The joysticks, really smooth, really nice. I feel like, did they lube these? Did they lube these? I feel like they lubed them a little bit. But I don't think these are Hall effects. I think these are just standard. So I am wondering with both the Switch and this, you know, stick drift in the future. How bad is it? Did they improve it? Only time will tell. But yeah, no, the buttons feel good. Not too bad. Little click on the C button here. So I'm pretty excited. So there you have it. Here we are, right here. Here's the lineup for this evening. We've got the Pro 2 controller, and we also have the Nintendo Switch 2 here. Like I said, I'm really excited to boot this up, try out some games. As soon as I get the Nintendo Switch OLED, I'll probably do just a quick video just showing like just a few games running on both, just to kind of show you the differences in the screen. This is supposed to be a pretty decent LCD screen, so we'll see. I do wonder how nice it'll be compared to the OLED. I have a feeling that OLED still is going to just be a lot nicer, get more brightness, gets more contrast and colors, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I'm really liking the Switch. I think this is a nice looking console. I'm loving the design, and you know, I'm looking forward to trying it out. So yeah, guys, that's going to be it for this unboxing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Let me know if you guys are interested in getting, maybe not necessarily a review, but just kind of like my thoughts on the console as a whole. I know there's been a lot of stuff, a lot of talk, a lot of controversy going on with the Switch 2, both in the pricing of it, its games, a lot of stuff's happening. So let me know if you guys are interested in hearing my thoughts, or just, you know, what I think about the Switch as somebody who came from really the Switch Lite and didn't have the Switch or the Switch OLED to use. So this is going to be my first proper Nintendo console. So very excited to give that a try and play some games on there. So I'm going to go ahead and get this set up. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.